Oh. Alright. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, say hello. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to
Wow.
Welcome to the
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Bloodlords. Welcome.
Thank goodness Farron can't hear that.
You did a soundboard thing? You did a soundboard bit?
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
glad
she did a
I'm
soundboard
thankful
thing.
that it's gone. It's not here. Are you ready to become Bloodlords?
Yeah.
Can I get
Yeah, and like,
hooray? Can I get a yippee?
in like 2
Hooray!
years,
Yes, yeah.
Hooray!
Yes. Alright.
Yippee! There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and read a little something for y'all. Let me get some music in Foundry going so that y'all have some sort of sound. Alright. Should I do city or city sus?
City
City
sus.
What the heck?
Cool, okay. Grey Dirge once served as a remote military outpost, positioned to intercept troops invading Geb along the eastern edge of the Shattered Range, rapidly expanding during the war between Geb and his rival Nex. The city's architects first decided to use bones to construct the city's buildings and fortifications simply because the material was plentiful and provided an unmistakably disconcerting appearance. What began as a convenience quickly evolved into a tradition, then a respected architectural style. Grey Dirge has changed little in the intervening centuries since the next Geb War ground to a halt. Far removed from politics, the city has had little reason to expand or adapt. The most significant change has been the steady expansion of the zombie-worked farms surrounding the city, coinciding with the nation's increasing dependence on food exports as a significant source of income. Otherwise, those in power have been content to remain in power, while those living under the heel of their oppressive undead overlords have no voice in the city's future. Only very recently, with Geb's return to the public eye, have the great faction's machinations begun to reach as far as Grey Dirge. Along the south edge of Grey Dirge's old bone wall, a 10-foot-high stone fence encloses the three sides of a large house built in a more modern style, with ribs, skulls, and femurs accentuating the predominantly brick construction. A few outbuildings, storage sheds, workers' homes, and the like also surround the courtyard. This is the manor for Berlin Haldoli, the only resident bloodlord of Grey Dirge, and prominent member of the Reanimators faction. Berlin has called the 4 player characters that we have to her estate to talk about an issue with one of her farms and how they have missed a shipment, which is very uncommon as everyone there is undead and constantly working, so there should never be a missed shipment. So, can everybody please give me a flat d20 roll?
Oh, 20.
Okay. Patrick Stockman, you will be
Hello.
you'll be leading the group as you walk up a path to Miss Berlin's estate, and you will approach this 10-foot tall stone wall surrounding her building. There is a large archway in the middle of it that leads into the what is it called? Into the courtyard. Yes, the courtyard. Yeah. Can you describe who Patrick Stockman is and also introduce yourself?
You mean like as in like the class and my race?
Just introduce your character.
Hello, it is me. I am Patrick Stockman, and I love swords. I also hate most of necromancy, but I think it's necessary.
Yeah. Anything else?
Wow.
Anything else? Anything else?
I'm
that we
also
should know?
very rich and wealthy, but I don't have any money on me, so don't ask for any.
I'm rich, but I have nothing.
I didn't bring any pocket change with me.
It's all in the bank that closed down 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's
Trailing behind
fighting.
this tall human living man in a what is it, a business suit? What is that doing
I'm in a
here
business suit.
in this undead nation where everyone wears garbs and fanciful?
Well, I like to live very lavishly, so
Clearly, he's doing business.
Clearly a
yes,
man of business.
I'm here strictly for business.
Trailing behind him is a very, very pale and lustrous, you could say, elf woman. Ophelia, could you please introduce yourself?
Oh. Those are some red eyes, goddamn.
Where are your arms?
Piercing red eyes.
Hey. Do I have to do it in character? Can I
No,
just do
you
it third person?
don't.
Okay. Okay, Ophelia. She is a Dhampir bard. She's an elf. The other characters may have heard of her. She's a local celebrity in Grey Dirge. She's been around for a while. She's like 82 years old. So she's pretty old. And she knows Xal'atath through some of her work back when she was a little younger. And she learned the Vishkanya language, and they hung out together and learned some stuff from each other.
Okay. Great. Let's see who is next. Oh, of course, trailing just behind Ophelia is aforementioned friend Xal'atath. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Xal'atath. I'm a Vishkanyan wizard. You know, me and Ophelia did grow up somewhat. You know, we have a decently close relationship. But my whole goal for being in Geb is I'm trying to bring back the deity that my cult worships. Trying to transform her from being a lich back to her full power. And if we become a bloodlord along the way, then that's cool. But Xal'atath's primary goal is the resurrection of her deity.
What, No, we'll move on. Okay. And seemingly skulking behind these two close friends is a hooded figure who will look up and reveal what seems to be a skinned lower jaw and gaunt eyes that glow with this ghoulish green. Riggs, can you introduce yourself?
Luscious lips.
I am Luscious Lips Riggs Mortis. I am a cleric, Fleshwarp that got attacked by ghouls and transformed into a ghoul himself and has slowly been corrupted by the ghoul virus. I am hoping to become a bloodlord to avenge myself and show that I am worthy of having such power.
Very
Yeah.
well.
What have they done to you, Riggs?
The four of you all slowly make your way to the main archway of Berlin's estate, as you have all been called here to arrive at the exact same time. Standing in front of the archway is a ghoul, a male ghoul, a butler of sorts, finely dressed and just sort of standing tall, back straight up, arms, hands behind his back, you know, like the iconic pointed ears, sharp teeth, and like bald head, and like clear, like big red eyes of a ghoul.
Oh.
As they stand there with gleaming teeth and in a welcoming smile, and he will, as you all approach, he will just sort of bring out a hand and ushers all of you into the villa's sprawling grounds, and he will sort of just lead you through the courtyard. And he will just sort of go right this way, and you will slowly trail behind him through the courtyard. You will see a few dozen or so workers busily tilling the gardens, pushing wheelbarrows and hauling heavy loads. You can notice that the rigid movements and rotting flesh reveal that these workers are mindless zombies. And the butler, who is sort of you were told that this person's name was Myerk whenever you were told to whenever you were expected to come. Myerk will sort of wave a hand and say, "Please, please, bid no mind. Pay no heed to the workers." And you will see Berlin's primary residence, the large brick house accented by ribs and skulls and femurs. And as you slowly approach, you'll see a nearby zombie just sort of stop dead in its tracks and just slowly turns its head in y'all's direction. And as the zombie turns, it gnashes its teeth, lets out a low, drawn-out moan from deep within its torn throat. And all of a sudden, a sharp creak of a door cuts off the rasping noise. A halfling of medium height and middle age stands on the villa's front porch. She wears a yellow dress with ruffles, an orange cloak with the hood thrown back to show her brownish-red curly hair, and a necklace of grisly charms. She holds a gnarled black staff topped with a pig's skull, which she taps on the porch's wooden rail to keep the zombie's attention as she takes a few barefoot steps in its direction. This is Berlin Haldoli, and as she approaches the zombie, tapping her wooden staff, she will sort of call out, "Glorinza!" And you just sort of see deeper and further along the courtyard, just this human woman just freaking booking it down the street. This human woman dressed as a corpse tender, just booking it down the courtyard to the zombie, eyes wide. And she will sort of stop between you, the zombie, and Berlin, and just sort of does like a quick apologetic bow to Haldoli and to you and the group, and she will start drawing the zombie's attention. She starts making gentle snaps of her fingers and soothing coos and noises as she leads it back to the garden to work. Berlin will sort of wait at the top of the porch steps, and Myerk just sort of stands there, grinning to himself, just like, takes a while to train people this well. And he will gesture for you to enter the residence. Berlin will stand at the porch as y'all walk in. She sort of says,
Hello.
welcome in.
She's got some hairy feet.
Ophelia, it's good to see you. So good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see. It's good to see you.
Welcome in. Patrick, I believe is that correct?
Berlin.
Yes.
Yes,
Welcome.
I believe I've done some of your taxes in the past.
You must be Ophelia's friend, Xal'atath?
Xal'atath.
Sorry, Xal'atath. Yes, that's right. Welcome in. Come in. There's a whole dining room waiting for y'all. And oh goodness, who is this mysterious stranger? Riggs, I presume. Is that correct?
Riggs Mortis, yes.
Oh my gosh, such a handsome voice for a ghoulish figure such as yourself. Well, come on in. She'll hop into the house.
Riggs Mortis.
The dining room is just beyond a small entryway. Tiny, colorful bone tiles in intricate patterns decorate most of the walls and floor. Much of the furniture is made of a mix of wood, polished bones. Most of the rooms are designed with comfort in mind. Long cushioned benches line many walls, and plentiful cushions, rugs, and blankets surround numerous low tables. Other passages lead to adjoining rooms, but Berlin requests that you remain in the dining room. You will see a few servants busy cleaning around the area. Most of their needs, most of them needing to keep their attention focused on zombies. And she will just sort of just sort of smiles at everybody as you all prepare to sit down at the dining table. And she will give a little clap of her hands, and a few servants will come in and start placing dishes, like a main course of a sweet savory chicken, egg, almond pie. There's also bowls of steamed grains with caramelized onions, raisins, and stewed vegetables, a tomato and cucumber salad, a hearty stew of lamb, carrots, and potatoes, and a basket filled with loaves of crusty bread. Please, everybody, I insist that you enjoy this wonderful hearty meal before we discuss business.
I am quite.
I also have a
I've
variety
already
of other offerings if these do not sate your appetite. This is Geb, after all.
Other offerings.
Would any please dig in, or if you need me to go and fetch you something, then just let me know.
I'd like a glass of water, please.
Yes, of course. And I'm so sorry. I seem to have forgotten like some silverware, some utensils. Let me go grab those as well.
That won't be necessary.
Well, for you, I'll skip out. All right. And she'll hop into the kitchen.
I definitely
and she,
need some plates.
She comes back. There are plates. She comes back with silverware and some water.
I need more plates.
More plates. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Do you expect me to eat multiple servings on the same plate?
No.
Oh well, I suppose if you're such a refined man that you would have to eat on different plates, then I will respect that, of course. I am not
Exactly,
sure.
you get it.
I'm not sure any of you have made yourselves familiar with each other. If you would like to make some brief introductions, although I'm sure Ophelia has to make none. Someone as esteemed as herself in the Grey Dirge.
I am sure you've all heard of me, right?
Yes, the famous Ophelia. You have a lot of money that I've touched.
Yes, thank you very much for maintaining my finances.
Oh my goodness.
I knew Ophelia before she was famous.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
When did
Xal'atath taught me a thing or two from his books. Her books.
Oh my goodness. Ophelia, when exactly did you start getting into the music business of life? Or on
Ever
life, I should
since
say.
I was very young. I learned it in the castle I was in.
Wonderful. And
I...
Xal'atath, how old are you, might I ask?
I'm in like my mid-30s, late 20s.
My goodness.
I need to...
Has it really
Only a
only
guesstimation
been 5 years or so since you become popular, Ophelia? Has it been such a short time?
No.
Well, how long have you been? How long would you consider yourself a celebrity?
Maybe more like 10 years, 10, 15 years.
Oh my goodness! So you knew each other when you were very
that's
young.
double.
It seems like whenever we were teenagers, we knew each other.
All right. Well, anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Well,
I think my suit speaks for itself.
Riggs hasn't had much money, so I haven't had a chance to have Patrick Stockman take care of it. But hopefully because of these jobs, we'll become rich.
Yes,
Yes,
money would be a wonderful thing. Patrick, Mr. Stockman, what would you prefer I call you?
Mr. Stockman is my father, but if you want to call me that, that's fine too.
Very well, Patrick. Well, I must say,
Okay.
your clothing is very, very different from the many people that I've seen around Geb in general. What made you what influenced this sort of appearance decision?
Well, my grandfather was a very wealthy man, so he had a lot of things exported, and he could afford it. So.
Mm-hmm.
And imported as well.
as y'all are talking, she'll
So-
be sort of like lightly like whispering and like commanding like her servants to move around to do like little menial tasks like grabbing more like spices from the top of a spice rack, trying to get like even more plates that you might need. And if anybody wants to, you could all make a secret perception check.
I'll make the secret check.
Okay, everybody but Ophelia. Ophelia, you seem to have a lot of trust placed into Berlin, and it's you don't understand how like this could even be possible. But it seems out of the question to even think about it. But everybody else, you understand that as her servants are moving around, you can sense absolute like terror emanating from these servants in fear of Berlin as she tells them to do their tasks. And that you can discern that they are all utterly terrified of her.
Anyone else feel an unsettling air with these servants?
What you're talking about?
I don't know. It's just...
Is something the matter?
They're just common
Oh, no.
servants. What are you talking about?
No, nothing, Berlin.
Are you afraid of me?
I'm
I'm just
a little
no,
more,
don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's not a problem.
Okay.
And she's gonna ladle up like a whole bunch of food onto her plate and sort of just starts eating. And she sort of motions for everyone to start digging in.
You know, Berlin, I think I'm not that hungry right now.
Please, I had my servants prepare all of this food for you. You have to eat something.
Oh, come on, Patrick. Surely you want some of this.
I know I've asked for multiple plates, but I suddenly lost my appetite.
It would be quite rude if you prepared so much only to not do anything with it. That'd be a lot of wasted potential.
Alright, well,
Please,
I guess
just
I'll
eat.
have
Just
some of this.
go ahead and eat. There's nothing wrong with getting full before
You
you
said there was
perform a
almonds in
task.
this?
In some of them, yes. And I believe the in what was it? Oh goodness! And she had sort of motions to one of her servants. Like, could you? What is it? Oh, it's just the almond pie. That's all we have in terms of almonds.
Mmm.
I have a nut allergy, by the way.
Well, thankfully, it's just one meal item.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll partake. I don't know what this allergy thing means, but I'll partake in the pie.
You don't know what allergy means, Patrick?
I don't know. What
He handles money.
is.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I don't handle like these health
doesn't know
things.
words.
The only thing you know is money?
Well, it's what I was raised on, of course.
He wasn't raised on allergies.
Yeah, this this pie, this pie's got a hurting my throat a little bit.
Oh, is something wrong?
Oh.
Was there
Oh.
was there something in there that you maybe were not supposed to be? You're not very fond of.
You've poisoned us.
Oh, look at this fool. Somebody help him.
Well, this is a weird little predicament. She's gonna hop out of her chair and walks over to Patrick, and she sort of like just pats you on the back like really hard, and she's going to cast. She's gonna cast like cure disease on you.
Typical human.
It seems kind of counterintuitive for you to poison me than to heal me right after.
There seems to have
What's
been
your
a
game
grave
plan?
misunderstanding, but that's all in the past now, isn't it? I just wanted to say thank you all for joining me today. I trust you enjoyed the meal. She looks around at everyone but Patrick.
Yes,
I gotta
it
say,
was
I
quite
dislike the meal.
good.
If not, we can always turn you into a zombie. They're far less picky, right? She stares
Oh,
directly
well.
at Patrick. Very low maintenance. Well,
Would
that's
I
not
know
entirely
anything?
correct. What was that?
So would I know anything about like how she's controlling these people since I dabbled with necromancy a little bit myself?
Her servants are just ghouls and some humans. They're just people.
Oh, okay.
They're like actual servants.
They're my people.
They are not zombies. Well, I suppose the reason I gathered you all here is because zombies aren't entirely low maintenance, are they? Well,
Unfortunately.
I am a necromancer by trade, and I'm also a bloodlord, so I'm basically a necromancer with lots of paperwork, responsibilities, and competition. As I'm also closely affiliated with the Reanimators, one of the great factions, I am responsible for raising and maintaining the undead labor force that operates Grey Dirge's farms. We grow lots of food in Geb, not just for Gebites, but for trade across the Inner Sea. I'm talking about actual people food. I mean, food for living people, not food that is living people. That's not my specific business. Zombie farmers are my business. The zombies don't run the farms, they just work the farms under the direction of my charge hands. I don't mean to be confusing with anything. It's a difficult and dangerous line of work, but it's possible to turn most zombies into relatively docile creatures with the right techniques. The charge hands keep the working zombies from shambling this way and that. Most of the charge hands are zombies themselves, in fact, but ones that have retained their personalities and memories. They do good work. However, in the last few days, I learned of some trouble at one of the farms that supplies food for the people of Grey Dirge itself. Old Ergag's farm. It's built on the foundations of an old stone dwelling of some kind, possibly as old as Grey Dirge itself. Well, the farm missed a few shipments. I sent some workers to investigate, but they couldn't get too close. There were zombies roaming everywhere. I can't imagine any of the charge hands abandoning their duties, much less all of them, so I suspect foul play. That's where you come in. I want you to go to Old Ergag's farm and put the place back in working order. From the sound of it, the zombies caused a fair bit of damage. Broken enclosures, doors wrenched from hinges, crops trampled, charge hands slain. Ugh. Fix what you can. Recover any food that's worth eating, and make sure the zombies can't do any more damage. Most importantly, I'd like you to find out what happened and report back. You should seek out Braddock. He's in charge. He's the only living member of the workforce, and he's a distant cousin of mine. You'll know him by his bare feet and red hair. If he's not there, look around and see what you can find out. As payment, I'll sign over the deed to an abandoned manor just outside the city. It came into my possession recently, and I can think of no better use for it than to reward my new friends for their service. If you have any more questions, please let me know.
So what was the
you're
name of
a
your...
bloodlord.
Oh. Yeah.
One of you go first. Don't bicker over each other.
You can go first, Patrick.
Oh yeah, you mentioned your distant cousin. What was his name again?
Braddock.
Braddock?
Yeah, Braddock. Braddock.
Okay.
Again, he red hair, bare feet. It's just like any other halfling.
Hairy
Of course,
feet.
of course. Very, very hairy feet, just like
Bare feet.
Very, very hairy.
Very hairy feet.
Well, I don't think you need to assume that every halfling has hairy feet.
I don't mean to be insensitive. I apologize.
I think it's cool. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You guys have.
She sort of looks back and she largely shuffles her eyes. Is like, that's nice.
Are we gonna break?
All right, I believe Xal'atath has a question.
Oh yeah, so you said you're a bloodlord. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I am just a part of a large council of members that sort of try and work together. Well, sorry, I'm a part of a large council for the Reanimators. I work closely with them and sort of try and figure out exactly. Well, I wouldn't say exactly, but I've already said that I manage the farms here in Grey Dirge. That is my main role. But if you want to know more about the Reanimators, they are responsible for deciding who gets to be resurrected as a worker zombie in order to participate in the fields or as a guard of some kind. We are essentially the enforcers of labor. We essentially hire the labor around here.
Okay. How
Well,
would one
later.
go about joining the reanimators?
Well, first associate yourself with a well-known reanimator, such as moi, and she'll sort of, point at herself, and get on good terms. And maybe, just maybe, I can recommend you to other people.
Are we on good terms with you?
Well, we'll have to see if you do your job well.
All right.
I don't know. After that pie incident, Patrick.
Well, I wasn't aware of almond allergies. I don't know what that is.
You clearly made a mistake, and you didn't know that you had an allergy to nuts. So I think if we just move past that, because it's not really that big of a deal when you made the mistake. Is there any other questions you have? Any concerns about the task I have given you?
No concerns.
How long-
I would like
no.
a. I
What
would
is
like
this? What is this manner that you're trying to give us? Why do we care about this manner, further?
Well, it is, depending on how well you do, if you have any further jobs that I give you, it would be nice to have a base of operations of sorts, wouldn't you agree? Somewhere that you could all work together more closely?
I believe if you
That's
give
the
us this
point.
manor, it would be a good base of operation. That's what I've deduced.
Oh, I
from
believe
what you
so,
just
yes.
said.
It's also completely abandoned. I received it just recently. There's no other. I have no use for it other than maybe giving it to you to further your endeavors into being involved with the Bloodlords. It seems y'all have an interest in that.
You know, I've just had a marvelous idea. I bet if we do this job for you, you should give us that manor.
Okay.
She sort of smiles. She locks her hands together and rests her chin on her hands and just sort of smiles at you. Yes. Yeah.
Guys, I think I struck
This
a deal
one's-
with her.
This
This is
is
a
not
good-
the brightest
don't
tool
worry.
in the shed, is he?
No.
Clearly
definitely
not. Clearly not.
Guys, I think if we do this,
How
we
do
can
you-
get a free house. Come on.
You poor thing.
Why do we let him handle the money?
I don't think
the only
he
thing I'm
handles the
good
money
at.
anymore.
Well, if you have to know, Patrick Stockman's grandfather used to own a bank here in Grey Dirge that shut down about 2 years ago. The tax collectors union
Why?
and the builders
Yeah.
and the builders have been having a weird has seemed to have had a tense argument over who has ownership of it. But it seems that there was some sort of miscommunication, some sort of mishap that led to the bank foreclosing, and Patrick, I believe your grandfather is missing? Is that correct? Oh, it seems I've touched a
Oh,
nerve.
dear.
She sort of hops out of her chair, walks over, and sort of pats you on
Oh,
the on the
he's
arm.
ugly crying.
Pats you on the arm, just sort of. Oh, there. I didn't mean to touch such a sensitive topic. You should really watch what you bring up sometimes in conversations.
I cast Soothe on.
Wait, what?
I'm okay now.
I say
It's
cast
okay.
Soothe.
You cast Soothe? Cast it.
Yes, my grandfather did disappear a few years ago. And he did own that bank that I inherited a lot of money from, but I also don't have it on me.
Didn't the bank close?
That is truly unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. Truly a sad story. And she sits back at her desk, at her end of the table. Now, do you believe you are prepared for the job? Do you have any want any clarifications about how you should go about fixing up the farm? Anything like that?
Are there any specific food items we should be on the lookout for?
Oh, you don't need to you don't need to make anything. You don't need to find anything specific. They typically just produce grain and wheat. That's typically what old Ergags has produced. But it's if you can find any sort of food worth recovering, that is edible still, then that would be fine by me. Just there has to be in a reasonable amount. Of course, if there's any broken well, of course, I know that there is broken things I've heard. But yeah, please fix what you can. Make sure the zombies can't do any harm. Maybe don't kill them, because we need workers. If once you destroy them, there is no getting them back. That is a cost, a bit of costly. We suffer quite a bit whenever you just remove our workforce like that. So please, if you can find a way to maybe corral them away into like a room, maybe just ignore them if they're not hostile. Maybe just don't
want us
cause
to herd
trouble
them
if that's
like
possible.
cattle?
Just don't cause trouble with the workers as long as you just don't get a notice by them. I will say there
If we do get
is.
noticed, do we have to do anything?
I'm sorry?
If we do get noticed, do we have to do anything? Like, do we have to save them?
Well, if they really do cause such a hassle and are relentless and attacking you, then maybe
Just making sure.
maybe. If you must
Okay.
take such drastic measures.
If we must.
Do you have a
Hopefully it doesn't come to
lasso
that.
of sorts that we can use to wrangle these?
I'm sorry that I do not have any tools to provide that would let you. You would have to maybe use some of your own cunning, which I'm certain some of you have.
That's true. Some of us do.
So I will say there is a bit of a big deal inside the farm, and that is going to be Masguta. Masguta, the boss cow of the farm. She is a massive cow that I have raised myself. She does most of the work, sort of keeping the other animals that were there in check. But she is a fierce cow. So please, if she ever gets her eyes on you, she will not let up. And if you have to put her down, I unfortunately must let it be. She is
Alright.
extraordinarily dangerous. Please, if she is on the loose, keep that in mind.
Okay.
We'll try our best. We'll try.
Alright, well, I suppose that concludes our grand feast. Please be mindful, maybe keep your distance, and plan carefully. I will see you whenever the job is done, I suppose. And she'll
I
sort
have
of-
one more question.
Oh,
I have one
of
more
course.
question. Do you happen to have a doggy bag of like a corpse, maybe a fresh corpse back there that we could take along with us? You know, just for a snack. Since you have ghouls working for you, I figure you might have one or two lying around.
I'm sorry to say that I don't have a full body to provide you, but I could maybe give you a few slabs of rotten flesh, a few slabs of flesh. And
That sounds good.
yeah,
I'll-
gladly.
I'll-
And she'll
thank
hop
you.
out of her chair.
Thank
She'll run back to the kitchen. She'll sort of bring out this wet, bloody, like brown, like wrapped, like brown paper wrapped meat, and we'll slam it down on the table in front of you. That should be, enough. That should count maybe as a whole person to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I grab the center of the almond pie and I put it in my mouth.
Oh, here we go.
God damn it.
Cool. We jump cut to Patrick Stockman's funeral.
Well, that was quick. Glad I didn't get to know him too well. Saying a eulogy for him. I didn't know him very well, but thankfully, I don't have to.
I load my quick save before before me grabbing the pie. That's it.
Hold on, give me
So,
1 second.
I grab the center of pie and I eat it, and then I load the quick save again.
There's no quick saving and quick loading. That doesn't exist. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump to Old Ergag's farm. Let me load that up for y'all. Bonk da donk donk bonk. Honk da donk tonk tonk.
Okay.
I was gagging earlier.
Whew, 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 whew. Let me see. Let's see.
Holy.
Give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Alright. This is Old Ergag's farm. The road leads to a low valley filled with grain fields. Despite the harsh climate, the crops are healthy and vibrant. Narrow paths branch from the main road and into the fields, but the road itself leads to a sturdy, wrought iron gate and a 20-foot high wall of weathered red stone. Several low stone buildings stand silent around a trampled yard beyond the gate, where 2 human corpses in soiled, ragged clothes lie. One sprawls face down in the dirt, the other slumps on the gate with its arm hanging through, its head jammed awkwardly against a small gap between the iron gates. If you guys would be so kind as to open up the party sheet and discern your exploration actions.
I will search.
I will defend.
Gout.
I will detect magic.
Okay. Riggs? Riggs?
I said I will scout.
Okay, can you assign it? Oh, okay, cool.
I didn't have any actions in my exploration activities.
You don't have
so
any?
I didn't find it. Nope, I had to find it and edit.
What
Sorry.
the hell? Hold on. Bonk, bonk, donk, bonk, bonk, slonk, donk, zonk.
Gotta put everyone individually.
I have to.
Yeah.
Damn.
There we go. Okay, there you are.
Thank you.
Let's see. Search, defend, scout, detect magic. Honk. 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 Tonk. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, I just lost my spot. There we go.
Do I have to draw out my shield?
Yes. Is it, like, not being worn right now?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, there you go. Alright. So yeah, I am going to... read. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I can move around.
No.
As you walk over to this gate, you will see the corpse inside the in between the literally wedged between these doors will suddenly jerk up and sort of like raise its arm as it reveals to be a zombie lying sitting in between the gate, and it will it will go. It'll reach out. It's the motion of it will free its body from the gate and pop it open, and it'll fall. The zombie will fall to the ground and sort of slowly rise up, and you will also see behind it the other corpse is also a zombie that rouses itself, and will join the fight with y'all. So,
Oh.
if y'all guys could please give me initiative rolls.
Don't we have to wrangle these things?
Alrighty then. Get rid of this sus. Fireforge.
No more sus.
No more sus. So yeah, this combat is going to begin with Ophelia.
Yippee.
The gate is swung open as the zombie lodged between it rises to action because of your presence.
Okay. I'm gonna start out with casting lingering. No, I'm not gonna do that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do Courageous Anthem.
Very well. Within a 60-foot emanation, your allies will now gain, all allies within a 60-foot emanation gain the buff, which is a +1 status bonus to a lot of things. Bonk, 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 and honky tonk. There you are.
Honky tonk.
That's one action. Next action, I am going to move. Right. Oh, it's paused.
There you are.
I'm gonna move here. And damn, I really can't do anything. I guess I will draw my short bow as my last action.
Alright. Xal'atath, you're up.
I will have the very exciting turn of using all my action points to summon undead.
Very well. Which one are you summoning?
Do the Skelly Guard.
Where?
We'll put him in front of Stockman. Right next to the zombie. So it'll be like here.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, right next to the zombie, right next to Stockman, will go next. And they will sort of, their neck twisted and arms broken from the door will just sort of stand up and just sort of freaking wave their body around, and they'll sort of toss their mouth at the closest foe, which is going to be the precious looking piece of meat, which is Patrick Stockman.
Me?
And they are going to attempt to bite at you. Oh, no. They're going to attempt to grab you with their broken, janky-ass arms. Oh, and that is unfortunately not going to do it. Great. So yeah, they flail their body, like they flail their snapped arm, and it just sort of limply whacks against the side of you as they have no real force behind it.
A limp noodle.
They are then going to spend their second action attempting another strike. And that's unfortunately
Nope.
gonna miss. They sort of wiggle their arms around like an inflatable tube man.
Oh.
Alright. This next zombie is gonna go
Uh.
for the closest opponent, which is gonna be Riggs.
Oh. I didn't
You
move.
cheater!
I didn't mean to move.
This one has no broken arms. They seem to instead have a large gash along their chest as they walk forward and attempt to swipe at you with their claws or with their hand. And that missed, unfortunately, sadly, tragically. And they are going
unfortunate.
to try and, they sort of like push up against you, and they just sort of try and like claw and writhe against you as they try and get their grimy little hands on you, and that's going to be a hit as their second action successfully lands, and a scratch will go across your cheek, dealing 9 points of damage.
Oh.
God damn.
Oof.
And if the flesh on your mouth wasn't already torn, it seems to have gotten a little bit worse. Stockman, your turn.
This gate's open already, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just move right there. It's one action. I don't know if we should kill these things because they don't want us to kill them.
I mean, they attacked us. I think
Yeah.
we're okay to go and kill them.
We could just knock him out. I mean, non-lethal damage is a option.
Yeah, I was gonna just punch them. I will do that. I will just punch them.
Just gonna punch.
I'm just gonna punch the zombie. Oh. There you go.
Punch the zombie.
There you go. And I will. Wait, that's 2 action. I will punch them once again.
No shot.
Holy shit.
Oh, you hit. 5 points of damage. Ching! A total of 11 points of damage to the zombie as you just you land 2 blows against its body, its rotting body. All right, Riggs, it's your turn.
Do we know how much damage we did to
Of
roughly?
course, you guys can't see their health bars.
Okay. I will. Well, I don't care about doing non-lethal damage because I don't have any way to do non-lethal damage easily. So,
I mean, yeah, you can just. I mean, you can always choose to do non-lethal damage.
with my warflail that I have in 2 hands.
Yeah, you could just say you're doing non-lethal damage. You get a -2 penalty.
Okay. I will do then. I will. Let's see. I will try to sweep. Is it sweep? No, I will try and disarm. Can't disarm a hand-to-hand,
They
can you?
have no weapons. They are not holding any weapons.
So I will trip this one. Attempt to trip that one.
Okay. Athletics, please. Oh my god. A 24. That is going to be a success. So, what is a regular trip success? Target falls and lands prone. Oh, as the zombie gets knocked onto its face.
And then I will use my war flail again on this one.
Oh, they're
As my
gonna
second
bash its head
action.
in on the ground.
I'm going to use my war flail on that one, so I should get a circumstance bonus
You are
to
flanking.
non-lethally attack it.
Yeah, you have a
Well,
-2
it's also-
circumstance bonus, and then yeah.
It's also sweep, but I only get circumstance bonus from one of them, correct?
I'm sorry.
The war flail has sweep, so if I attack a different thing, I have a +1 circumstance. But does that also?
No,
That
it's
doesn't stack,
it's
does
it's
it?
gonna be you're gonna have a -1 circumstance penalty now because of the +1 if you're doing non-lethal.
How do I add non-lethal?
You don't.
Okay, so I just hit roll with the multi-attack penalty.
Yep.
Well,
Wow. That is unfortunate. That is a 4. And then that would have been a -1 as well. So yeah.
I have one more action. I will do another attack.
Did you not
against
draw your war flail? And then
I
trip an
drew it
attack?
before we went ahead and started anything, because I had a feeling that we were gonna.
So you
be
were
in
carrying
a-
your war flail in your hand the entire time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let me
So
know when
I'll
you do
do
that
that.
stuff.
I did it right at the very start before we even started moving.
Okay, you're not going to have your weapons out every single moment you're a walker.
Okay. Then never mind. I'll just.
You can have it
I
out
didn't draw
now,
it.
it's
I drew
fine.
it- I
It's
drew it
just-
during combat. That's fine. That's fine. I drew it during combat to do the initial attack, so I'm done.
Okay, yeah. Just don't walk around with weapons drawn. That is dangerous.
If I did something like Vitality Lash, am I able to declare that as non-lethal
No.
as well?
Spells cannot be done
Okay.
non-lethally.
Okay, then the first thing I'm gonna do is cast Forbidding Ward on Riggs against the zombie on the left.
Forbidding Ward. You ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy. The target ally gains a +1 stats bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target's enemies, attacks, spells, and other effects. And this is on who?
Riggs and against the zombie on the left that's full health.
Why did this not work? Target a token. Why do I have to target them to do this? Weird. And then this applies to the one on the left, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's 2 actions. My last action, I will just. Can I do non-lethal with the short bow?
I don't. Hold on, let me check. Non-lethal attacks. Ooh, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Well, this strike is going to be non-lethal
Okay, that'll have a -2
against the
then.
zombie below me. Okay.
-2 circumstance penalty.
Yeah, it's already +1, so I just do -1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That is sad.
Ooh.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Xal'atath, you're next.
I'm gonna use 1 turn, commanding my Scalyard to strike the injured zombie shambler non-lethally.
Okay. That is a critical hit. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, that would have been a critical hit anyways, even with the -2. Alright. Roll damage, please. Seven points of damage. Shah! The skeleton guard strikes with a bony claw. That's it. The bony claw that it
Bony
has for some
claw.
reason underneath all that armor. And then what?
Destroyed.
Well,
Why did it deal more?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you did it non-lethally, so they're just not dead.
Okay.
I just like that it says they are destroyed.
Boom, fall to the ground, unconscious. As unconscious as a zombie can be.
unconscious alive zombie.
And Xal'atath will cast electric arc against the other zombie shambler.
Okay, alright, go ahead and cast that. Targets 1 or 2 creatures, and they make a reflex save. Got it. Let's see how good a zombie's reflex is. Shing! Not
Pretty
good. Okay,
bad.
roll damage. The zombie doesn't know what's happening as lightning strikes him. Not even aware of like the possibility of lightning being able to hit it, as it takes 3 points of electricity damage. Or electricity damage. Alright. Good. This zombie shambler unconscious, out of combat. Boom. This one's gonna go. Let me actually remove this one from combat. There we go. Alright, this one will now, I guess, again, try and attack Tibbs. Sorry, Riggs. Will again try and attack Riggs. Let's see. Oh, they're on the ground. So yeah, on the ground, they're gonna try and crawl
prone.
towards Riggs's like leg and just sort of punch it. Bro.
Jesus.
They're crying as they try and attack.
Oh,
Oh, I kind of feel bad for it.
you know, the little zombie.
Yeah, they all miss. Stockman, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll move over here. Oh, not there. And then I'll just punch it again.
Don't punch the zombie!
Unarmed attacks are always non-lethal, right?
They should be, yeah.
Okay. So I could just like strike it without having to.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to calculate in the whole thing. That's a critical hit. Roll
Yeah,
damage.
critical
Roll critical
unarmed
damage,
hit.
please.
Sucker punch it.
That's
Oh
12
my
points
God.
of bludgeoning damage. As they sort of just lay on the ground, they're just like clawing at Riggs's leg as they stand there, and then Patrick just runs up from behind, just bam, bam, bam.
Punches
Coming
him
in
on
with
the
the haymaker.
ground.
How do you hit him with a haymaker when on the ground?
Elbow drop.
A haymaker on the elbow.
That's another critical
Wait, he got
hit.
another critical hit.
As you just forget to pelt this
Jesus.
zombie in the back of the head, and they just sort of their head
I'm
just
gonna
sort
do
of
the fucking people's elbow on this
Yes.
on the zombie.
Yes.
you freaking elbow drop and their head explodes, even though you decided, even though it was non-lethal, they just they get knocked down to 1 health.
Why are we saving these guys?
It's
I
because
have
she
no
asked
idea.
us to save him.
Did she actually ask?
Yeah, she was
did.
telling him not to kill him,
Oh, okay.
and I want that house.
Never mind. Both of these creatures have died. So yeah, their head does explode.
Wait, why?
Oh, if they get
No.
hit by critical damage, it kills them.
No, they're immune to being unconscious.
Oh,
Well, we can't say we didn't try.
yeah. We tried.
Okay, both of their heads just explode. Yeah.
Damn.
Unfortunate.
Patrick, it's all your fault.
I didn't know they couldn't get unconscious.
All right, well, it's a good job, guys. You did it. You killed
Riggs,
these
you're
two
gonna have to
zombies.
heal yourself.
And yeah, y'all guys go out.
I don't have a.
Out of combat.
I have one. If
I
you
don't have
want
a
it.
healer's kit.
Yeah, I don't have a healer's kit. I was planning on buying one whenever we can go buy stuff.
I have an elixir of life if you want it.
I also
Or
have 2
Riggs.
elixir of life.
I'm trying to think.
You can
what
use
we
those,
do.
right? I think you can use those.
Yeah,
Elixirs of life, I think so.
yeah, you can use those.
Does
I got
anyone have a
2 of
healer's
them.
kit?
I do not.
I don't either.
I think
Patrick
I
does.
thought you
he
did.
said.
No, I had an elixir of life. That's what I meant.
I think I forgot to add it to my inventory before we started. I wasn't sure how much money I actually
Yeah,
had.
you
so-
had one like the last playtest we did.
Yeah, I
I didn't-
I added items that were on Riggs's new
Oh.
character sheet.
Yeah, I didn't add it because I didn't know how much money I had, so it's okay.
You have 7 gold now.
That's alright. I still got 2 spell slots if it's an emergency.
No, you cast
Um,
Soothe.
Right now?
No, I'm talking about whenever you're at the dinner party. Or at the feast. Or whatever.
No,
Oh, yeah, you
that was.
cast Soothe.
I didn't actually cast it.
I know you didn't actually.
She
cast
just
it.
said she did.
She pretended to cast it.
Yeah. She pretended to help.
And then Yan played along. Okay, yeah, y'all are back in exploration mode. Oh, the zombie disintegrates.
No.
Or
Well,
we can't say
we didn't try.
disintegrates.
I guess I should take the potion from whoever and use it because I have no other way to heal myself at this point.
How do I'm gonna give one to you. I don't know how to transfer that over, Farron.
Yeah, I guess I have to do. I'll just drag it over. Just one?
You can just give them both.
Okay. You have 2 elixirs of life, Riggs.
Alright, I will. Where is that? Inventory. I will use one of them.
Oh.
How do I do that?
Open your inventory,
Oh,
and then
got
if you do the drop-down version of it, yeah. 3 points of healing.
I don't know. Good enough, right?
Probably not.
Hold
I
on,
don't-
let me
I'll
check
go with
something.
it.
I'm realizing I forgot to give Riggs their ghoul dedication. There you go. Now you should have your jaw and claw attack.
Yeah, I didn't see those either. I was wondering, but I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
I had friggin'... I didn't realize I missed that one. Okay, yeah, y'all are in exploration mode again. Are y'all doing the same actions as before?
Yeah, I'm doing the same one.
I'm
Also-
scout, but I have my weapon drawn in 2 hands.
Give me 1 second while I give Xal'atath their mystic armor.
Thank you. I forgot about that.
Let's see. So, where's the party sheet? Alright, y'all are changing actions, or some of y'all are?
No, I'm still scouting, or yeah, scouting, but I have my weapon drawn.
Got it, okay.
I am defending.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna change this on you real quick, Ian. Okay. Got it. For some reason, you had raise a shield twice in your character sheet.
Oh.
Alright. Scouting. And then Ophelia is a searching.
Yeah.
And then Xal'atath is casting Detect Magic. Okay, give me 1 second. Click on, where's Ophelia? Got it, okay, cool. Great, y'all can move along.
Oh, that's not good. Alright.
Guess I'll check over here.
Hey guys, I see a pretty big cow over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose to not see that, and I'm gonna walk over here.
What the fuck?
Let's go check out what's in here. We still gotta look for food and stuff to salvage, you know.
Alright,
You will see
I'll-
this reinforced door to an empty brick room has fallen or been torn from its hinges. It lies haphazardly on the ground outside. The interior is bare.
Wait, we can see on the inside there's nothing in there.
I mean, you can, if you move down one space, you can.
Wow, there really is nothing in here.
Give me one second, I'm gonna pause the game. No, you're fine. For some reason, this roof is blocking y'all's vision. Foundry has like these tiles for roofs, and it blocks my vision from like seeing anything that's in there. Unless I like hover over it for a certain amount of time. So let me just disable all of them real quick. Okay. Cool. You will understand that this right here is one of the places the charge hands kept zombies when they weren't working, or during thunderstorms and other dangerous conditions. This place is also somewhere you can do a farm restoration activity.
What's that?
What's a farm restoration activity?
You can repair the building. Berlin wanted you to fix up the farm.
Oh,
Let's do that.
yeah. Should
A
probably get her
character
good
with the right
prices.
tools can attempt to put the door on its hinges, but the hinges need to be reattached. So if you have the right tools,
I'm gonna guess we don't have the right tools in our
No.
inventory.
Yeah, I
Girl, we have
definitely
to go
don't have any
find them.
tools.
Going out on a limb on that one.
Can I do a crafting check to see what we would need?
for what exactly?
Or fixing the door?
You
Like
could,
what
I'd say
tool?
you could ascertain that a repair kit or thieves' tools will help.
Thieves' tools.
Give me 1 second. We might need to take a break real quick. Yeah, let's take a break for like 10 minutes. I need to go do something. I need to
Okay.
take care of something.
No problem.
Break time. Timer. 10
I'm back.
minutes. Oh no.
Welcome back.
Okay, cool. I'll be back.
Me too.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay. Oh, hiccups. No.
Is it possible, or is it not possible?
It's impossible. We're playing Pathfinder.
Welcome back, by the way.
Cool. But yeah. Hi. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
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 Coolio. So yeah, you guys found out that you could potentially fix up this empty zombie barn if you had the right tools,
That is correct.
which you unfortunately do not have on hand at the moment.
Well, time to look at the other
I guess we
building.
gotta go find some tools.
Let's go look at the other building.
Something tells me we should probably stay away from that cow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any cow.
I believe our friend warned us pretty distinctly about that.
True.
Well, I'm gonna look at this other building over here. If anyone wants to join me.
I'm a common.
Perhaps we can find some thieves' tools or repair kits.
You will see that
As they say.
I'm gonna pause it. You will see that the north and south walls of this low brick building are demolished. North of the building, a small corpse in a dark gray cloak and leather armor is impaled in the outer stone wall with a 3-foot-long cattle horn. Its cloak is in tatters, and much of the flesh of its legs has been gnawed away. Dried blood and gore pools beneath its skeletal, dangling feet. Inside the building, a dozen leather saddle-like contraptions, each with numerous straps and buckles, lie crushed and tangled in a heap amid rubble from the collapsed walls.
Excuse me, sir, are you okay? Sir? Excuse me,
Okay.
sir, are you okay? I'm poking at it.
Patrick,
You're not even next to the
Excuse me,
corpse.
sir.
You're not even next to the
Gonna
corpse.
Oh, where?
respond.
Okay. Wait, where? Can you click on where it
Up
is?
top.
Oh, up there? No, I'm yelling at it from here. Excuse me, sir, are you okay?
I look at Xal'atath and I'm like, this guy's a little cuckoo.
Sir, do you know where, Bardock, what was his name?
It's a dead corpse. You see it's a corpse.
Oh. Can I see what's on the corpse?
Yeah, if you walk up to it, I'm gonna pause the game for you. If you walk up to it,
right in
you will
front of
see that just sort of based off the size and the complete lack of shoes or boots, it seems to be the corpse of like a halfling.
Oh.
If you
I
wanna,
think
if you
that
wanna,
was,
like, if you wanna remove the hood, you can.
Okay,
Oh,
remove the
no.
hood.
Cool. Yeah. Underneath, you will see curly red hair that resembles Berlin's.
Oh, that's Bardock.
Oh, I do
From his
believe
leather
that is
armor, muscular
Braddock.
build, scars, and calloused hands, Braddock was obviously a fighter as much as a farm manager, but he seems to have been no match for Mazguta.
Damn. Well, that's another thing we gotta tell Berlin.
Y'all can
not gonna
walk
be
through
happy.
this building right here. That there's no like walls in the way blocking you. You can walk through the rubble.
We should be careful about the other side as well. There looks to be a thing.
Oh,
over there that
fuck.
could be
Huh?
a
I can see it in the distance.
Yeah, if you want to know more about these guys, you look over at them. You will see
Wait,
two
where?
zombie hounds
Oh.
and a
On the
zombie
left.
horse. 3 large wagons stand within a yard of trampled dirt, and you will see zombie dogs ripping corpses to shreds, and an insatiable zombie horse gnawing on them as well.
Can I recall knowledge on them?
From here,
Out of
yeah, you could.
combat?
Which one do you want to recall knowledge on?
Put it on the zombie horse.
Okay, give me religion, please. Give me religion. Just give me it. Give me all of religion.
Give me your religion.
That's an 11. So I mean, you understand it to be a horse, but it seems to that's about all you can see. It's got rotten flesh and it's a horse.
I can't ask any questions
You,
or anything about
unfortunately, cannot discern anything that would be useful in combat.
Okay. What about the small boys next to
Give
the
me
horse?
another religion check. 13. Hounds. They seem to be cute little puppies. But there are tears and like scratches and wounds on their bodies that signify that they are undead. So that is all you can really ascertain. There are no questions that can be asked.
Okay.
Anyone who fails a recall knowledge check outside of combat cannot reattempt it as many times as they want.
I figured so.
Would I be able to recall knowledge?
If you wanted to, yeah.
I will attempt on the nice little pony. That's
Are you
over there.
inspecting the rubble, Ophelia?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we'll get a religion check for the pony. An 18. That is going to be a success. Yeah. If you want to go ahead and just give me a question, just one.
And does it have any weaknesses? What
Yes.
weaknesses does it have?
Yes,
What
it does.
weaknesses does it have?
Do you want to know about damage weaknesses or save weaknesses?
Save weaknesses, please.
Cool. Its lowest stats are reflex and will. Or save, sorry.
Okay.
Reflex and will. Give me
Okay.
another moment. I want to check something. Cool. You said that you were searching, correct, Ophelia?
Yeah.
You will discover on the ground what seems to be a torn red cloth. Oh, that's weird. It says in the friggin' journal that it's in Braddock's hands, but on Foundry it's inside the rubble. That's weird. Okay. Well, let's just say you found it within the rubble. Yeah, you will see a red cloth caked with dirt, blood, and gore. And yeah, it's a red cloth. There seems to be a pattern underneath all of the dirt and mess.
I throw it towards Riggs. I'm like, I don't want to touch this filthy thing.
Sounds about right. I will grab it and look at it more in depth.
Yeah, it's dirty. There seems to be a white pattern underneath a bunch of mud and blood.
Okay.
Is there a way we could do a check on the cloth to see if we...
If you
No,
cleaned it,
it's
you
like
could probably see what
familiar.
the symbol was. You
I don't
could.
think
This
any
is
of us
this
have any
this
cleaning
house
stuff.
right here is also another potential restoration spot.
Which house?
Which house?
The
Sorry.
one that you are currently next to, the rubble.
Oh, okay. Is this impassable, or can we walk in?
You can walk through it. You will see that there is a
Um.
bunch of tack strewn about and just completely broken. And you could spend what seems to be what looks from my calculations 10 minutes maybe doing a crafting check to see if you can fix it.
Okay.
You
Alright,
may even be able
who's
to
crafting?
you may even be able to
I got
ignore
crafting.
the repair of the tack and maybe look for some salvageable materials if you have maybe some farming lore. Any of you? Anybody?
I got
can
a
craft.
counting
Do not.
one.
Okay.
I can
I have-
also craft.
Yeah, whoever wants to do a crafting check can attempt to, well, if you both do it, you can both do the 10-minute check, and that'll just be 10 minutes. And you can both attempt the crafting check.
Okay.
Why not just one of us go first and
Well,
See
I
if,
mean,
see
do you want to take
it's-
20 minutes, or do you want to take 10 minutes? Because you can do it at the same time.
Okay.
yeah, let's just do it at the same time. It's fine.
So we just roll a crafting check.
Just roll crafting. You
That's
both-
that's religion.
No?
Oh, never mind. I was looking at
It just,
the one from 3
was there a
months
delay
ago.
before it came up?
I'm gonna pray
You
to
say
these
3 months
bricks
ago?
fix themselves.
Yes. So both
Said
of
three
you,
Praying to
minutes
the
ago.
bricks.
yeah, both of you will succeed, and you can just piece together a bunch of tack and just sort of fix it up. You have successfly done a little bit of fixing up on the farm. Give me 1 second. I need
Yeah.
to.
We could say we fixed it.
We got
Tibbs,
Let's go,
HP.
Patrick.
Tibbs, I am doing your thing
Yeah, let's go,
of
Zal.
tracking XP. So let me
Ah.
real quick see
Thank
how
you.
much XP this gets y'all. Oh,
I appreciate that.
yeah.
Thank you, Farron.
So, Ophelia, I am going to reward you a hero point for finding the red cloth.
Cool, thanks.
The red cloth also gives y'all 30 XP.
Whoa. What
Uh,
kind of red cloth is this?
That's
Well,
not
we
what I
gotta
meant.
wash
That's
it
not
to
what I
see.
meant by giving you XP. Give me 1 second. I need to open the freaking doc that I have of this. Game's unpaused if you want to like interact with each other like as characters.
Can you play us a song, Ophelia?
Yeah, sing us a
Fortune.
song.
Okay. We are the valiant infantry.
Okay, cool. Y'all keep going. Everything's checked off. Alright, keep going.
Oh, Culi, I wanted to ask you, Culi, does Ophelia know about your true goal of resurrecting the what was the name again? I forgot.
Erasne.
Erasne. Yeah, does my character know your
Erasne.
true goal?
I mean, I think everybody does, because
Riz.
we did like we did that introduction at that.
Oh,
lady's
right,
house,
right.
didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also read, since you guys have a visible like line of sight to this fence at all times, I'll go ahead and read you a description of it. These are the stomping grounds, a low wooden fence fallen in many places and with all its gates thrown open, once enclosed a wide dirt yard. The dirt is trampled with an unsettling amount of blood and gore. Various parts of roughly 5 corpses lie strewn about, most of them trampled into mangled flesh and bones, as Masguta continues to stumble around the stomping grounds.
Do not get seen by Maskuta.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else in this building?
Nope, it seems to have just been the red cloth
Okay.
and the tack.
Alright. Do not go near that cow, Patrick. I know you would be
Okay.
the one.
Oh, also for Culi or for Xal'atath and Riggs, you guys will realize while trying to recall knowledge, the creatures over by the 3 wagons are just very distracted. They probably will not notice you if you walk by them.
Okay. Cool.
Probably.
Okay.
Should we try
I'm
to?
just listening to Ophelia sing. While we're waiting.
I'm just singing the EDF song the whole time.
Can I recall knowledge on the cow?
Yeah, go ahead and get yourself in line of sight, and I can let you.
I would also like to recall knowledge because I think I could see Maskuta from here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I want you.
I'm gonna
if-
recall knowledge too.
So, you guys can give me a religion check, and if you have any applicable lore, you could maybe use that instead.
Would cult lore have anything to do with this?
For
this
a
creature?
zombie cow, I would say no.
Okay.
So
Religion
I
it
think
is.
those. Well, I will wait for them. I guess I will do it.
Okay, Xal'atath
Medicine.
and Ophelia make their checks, and Riggs makes a medicine check.
Oh, I didn't mean a medicine. I meant religion. Sorry. It's the same thing, but I'll just.
Same thing.
24.
Well, I mean, it's +5.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Unfortunately, all of you just sort of don't really know how to deal with this very big boss cow that stomps around. There seems to be, like, no matter how hard you think of it, there seems to be no real way to discern what they're
Dang.
capable of.
It's a high check.
Yeah, y'all guys can keep moving.
Where'd you all go? Oh.
Oh!
No, you scared me.
Boo.
Patrick, get out of the get back here. Maskuta's gotta see you.
Oh, that big cow won't see me.
Oh? Oh?
I won't even see it on my own.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna try and sneak along this fence past these things and
Yeah.
hope that the carriages provide a little bit of cover / they don't see me.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to go to that house down there or to these silo thingies.
I think
Well, the
we
house
should
down
wrap
here,
around.
I think the house down
Okay.
here's entrance is like there, which is gonna be very difficult to get.
Yeah, I think
into.
we should wrap around the the perimeter.
All right, wrapping around the perimeter it is.
Okay. 4 grain silos, each 20 feet in diameter and constructed from sturdy wooden staves, stand in the northwest corner of the farm compound. 3 rotting humanoid corpses lie on the ground nearby, each still clutching long, hafted farming implements. The hatch of the northeastern silo is open, and much of the grain has spilled into the ground.
Well, we
What are
gotta
you
grab
doing?
this
Pause the
grain.
game.
Patrick?
I'm gonna try to grab the grain. We have to take the grain back.
Ophelia, you will see that the area is covered in several coils of sturdy climbing rope and padded grappling hooks stashed between the silos and the wall to the north.
Can I take
Are we
that?
waiting for Xal'atath to come over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should.
We'll mosey my way over here.
Can I pick up any of this stuff?
I mean, it's just grappling, it's just ropes and...
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if they were like actual tools or not.
No.
I can't like investigate or anything. I mean, I'm doing scout.
You can
already
also
for my-
realize that a portion of the wall just north of the silo is partially sunken into the earth, and the crumbling wall has multiple easy handholds and footholds, inside and outside, that allow for easing scaling, even without a rope.
On all of them, or is it just one of these?
On the north wall. You will also notice a heavy iron gate slammed shut on someone trying to enter the farm. The corpse is pinned by the gate. The corpse pinned by the gate wears a dark red cloak streaked with crusted blood. A leather satchel is crushed against the corpse's chest by the gates.
Can I try to climb the silo that you said that we could climb?
The north wall has easy footholds to climb, not the silo.
Oh, the north wall has easy.
Yes.
So we'd be climbing the wall?
You could
Up
climb the wall. Yes.
Can I check the satchel?
Yeah, I mean, you see that there's a satchel there. It's currently stuck in between this corpse and the gate, and pinned.
Oh, I can't try to get it out.
Nope.
Yo, Riggs!
You could try and
There's
force
a
open the
corpse here
gate.
you could eat.
You could try and force open the gate.
I probably don't want to do that.
Can I just, can I...
You could like take a bite of his leg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah,
eat the corpse. Get rid of the satchel.
The majority of their... I mean, you could try, but the majority of their body is on the other side.
Hmm.
Yum 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 yum.
Well, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna
Shit,
attempt to climb the...
Why? It's gonna bring you
You
outside the
could
fence.
also just open the gate.
I feel
Well,
like
I would be on the other side of the gate, and then I could eat the corpse over there.
Alright, bye.
What? Wait, you just... What?
Well, you can't just do that.
What?
Alright, I will attempt to open the gate.
Okay, cool. Give me an
It's already open.
Give me an athletics check to force it open.
Oh, I thought you could just open it.
You're
I
not
swapped
supposed to.
through
I don't know why you're not allowed to.
It's because it's putting each side of the gate as a door.
Let's see. All right, yeah. As you wrench open this gate, you realize that there are, as you're like pushing it open, you feel a bunch of like wires like keeping it like you can tell that there are a bunch of wires that have made this gate a deadly trap that is meant to stop intruders from doing this exact thing, and that the trap has set off and killed this man and is now currently disarmed. So yeah, you force it open, and the body crumples to the ground, and you will see that on the back of their cloak there seems to be a 3-fingered skeletal hand. It's like a regular hand, but one of the fingers is missing, and it is stitched in a off-white thread.
You mean 2 of the fingers?
One finger is missing.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I can show you.
Well, I mean, you said 3 fingers, so I'm confused how 1 finger can be missing, but it's 3 fingers.
Let me show you the picture. Where the fuck? Give me the picture. There it is. There you go. 3-fingered hand.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's
Can I
4
inspect
fingers.
that?
Yeah, we're not counting the
Nope.
thumb as a finger. It's a thumb, apparently.
Well, that's a finger.
Oh my god, stop. You don't need to get into that
Can I
again.
inspect the cloth?
I wanna grab the satchel, leather satchel.
Okay.
thing that you
Ophelia
said.
Compare.
and Riggs, you will notice that the red cloak is the same color as the red cloth that you picked up in the rubble.
Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps this has to do with who's causing trouble.
And here is... There's a satchel. This is also another moment to restore the farm if you can somehow find a way to reactivate the trapped gate.
And do not have tools.
Okay.
Do we have to do a crafting check again?
There is nothing here to... It is somewhere else that you would have to find a switch to reactivate the gate. There seems to be a mechanism that probably runs through the walls into a much more defended place where they can activate these traps. Or sorry,
Down here.
reactivate these traps.
I assume we'd have to go all the way
Did
down
nobody
there.
search the satchel?
I asked to
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what.
okay.
twice.
Got it. Alright, yeah. Inside, you will find a packet of strange gray paste, as well as an unidentified, unusual liquid. An alchemical substance of some kind.
I wonder if I should just eat that. Maybe it'll heal me.
And I will put into Riggs's inventory the packet of strange gray paste, as well as the unidentified liquid. If in your inventory, does it say what it is? It just says unusual liquid.
I see unusual liquid and packet of strange gray paste.
Cool. The satchel contains 4 small packets, though all but one of the packets have burst when the gate slammed shut on the intruder. You're not sure what it is. You could inspect it, but yeah.
How would I inspect it? What
Crafting
would I
or
have?
medicine?
I will check it with medicine.
Cool.
Do I have to specify which one I'm checking, or am I checking both at the same time?
So if you wanted to identify the alchemical item, that would take, I believe, 10 minutes. And so
Okay.
you could either just very quickly check what this paste is, or you could spend 10 minutes sitting down trying to figure out what the unusual liquid is.
I will do the gray paste first. then.
Okay, give me a medicine or crafting check.
Medicine it is.
22. You could discern that this paste is not especially dangerous, but may have mildly uncomfortable effects on an imbiber's muscles.
The hell's an imbiber?
The person who consumes the paste.
Thank you.
But yeah, that is what you have found. Good, great.
And we'd have to sit for 10 minutes to try and figure out the unusual liquid.
Yep.
What check would that end up being?
It would
Or
be
Just be
it'd be crafting.
doing it. Okay. I don't have crafting to do it. Does anyone wish to check this, or do they,
I'll check it.
I can check it too.
do I need to give it to them, or can they just be by me for 10 minutes?
I can transfer it over. Who's checking it? Who's checking it
I've got a
check it.
plus.
first?
I've got a +7.
Oh yeah, cool. You should check it.
Oh, all right, backing up.
Xal'atath.
Cool. So, let me mystification. I could have sworn I was able to just give a check. Why is it not letting me do that now? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's using it. You could also just use it to see what it does. If if you didn't want to spend 10 minutes. Give me a crafting check. Just give me a crafting check. Cool. Yeah, you can identify this pretty easily. This is... Oh, this is how... There's the check. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Alright, so you identify this item as a lesser anti-plague. Anti-plague can fortify the body's defenses against disease. Upon drinking an anti-plague, you gain a +2 item bonus to fortitude saving throws against disease for 24 hours. This effect applies to your daily save against a disease's progression.
Maybe useful to bring with us.
Definitely sounds useful to bring with us.
I can eat the almond pie.
That's not. That is something that is inherently wrong with you. That's not how diseases work. I know she used cure disease, but let's just say it was like a magical EpiPen. Okay, Riggs is just sort of moving on.
We can't collect the
where'd it
grain
go?
from these silos or anything.
I mean,
Why would we want the grade, Patrick?
We have to give the grain to them. She's asking us to give back
I mean,
the
you
food.
could
and the-
inspect the area. There's a bunch of brutalized corpses there.
All right, well, I'll look at this guy with a pitchfork.
Cool. You could investigate or search the corpse.
I'm searching this corpse.
Okay, you can give me either a perception, athletic. You can give me a perception or athletics check.
I would do athletic.
17 for a total of 23. Too cool. You can determine that a brutal melee has taken place near these the silos. A group of 6 or more people took a defensive position near the silos and then surrounded and slaughtered the charge hands before fleeing in multiple directions. You will also be able to determine that the attackers and charge hands all used relatively light and simple weapons, such as clubs and improvised weapons in some cases, and no one involved seemed to have been expecting a fight.
Definitely the servants here.
That would appear to be the case.
You could also investigate some strange little pinkish gray powder on the ground, if you wanted to do a
Where-
crafting or medicine check
Where's that powder?
near the grain.
Oh, okay, I'll look at the powder.
Crafting or medicine.
Let's go crafting.
That is a 6 for
Fuck.
a total of 10. You unfortunately cannot determine what this pinkish gray powder is.
Anyone else want to try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
I will move up and give it a shot.
You can go first, Riggs.
I will roll my medicine and see if I can identify anything.
That's a nat 1.
I did not.
Ooh, nat 1.
I will
That's
run away
unfortunate.
in shame.
No.
So we're just doing medicine?
Yeah, Stockman, you will get
Medicine
a
or
hero point
crafting?
for determining what happened at the silos.
Yay.
Ophelia, what are you gonna try?
What are my options again?
Crafting or medicine.
Medicine.
That is an
Wow.
8. You fail. There is also a restoration option here for the footholds and the nooks and ledges inside the wall. You could take about 30 minutes knocking them out and just sort of flattening them and ironing them off or smoothing them away.
Yeah. We might as well.
No, I'm gonna try that
Yeah.
crafting check.
On the
They were made to do
pinkish gray
that.
powder.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. That's a 5 for a total
Ooh.
of 12. You cannot determine what it is.
Depression.
Damn. Nobody knows what this pink gray powder is.
Did everyone fail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we did.
Okay, give me 1 second.
We all failed.
We should get a hero point for all of us failing.
That's not how that works.
I mean, you did get a hero point. We could use a hero point to re-roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I don't think it's that important.
Alright, so Ian, you wanted to try repairing the wall?
Yeah.
Give me a. Well, this is going to take 30 minutes, so if you guys have any ideas of what you want to do for a 30-minute, exploration activity, you can try something. But, yeah, you could give me a crafting or engineering lore check, which I don't think you have that.
We don't have engineering lore, unfortunately. Whoa!
That's a critical success? Get a nat 20, baby?
I got a net 20.
Okay, okay. Nice, very nice. Give me 1 second while I get
I'm
everyone's
rolling
health
high
bars
today.
visible. So yeah, you can just sort of just knock them out. You can sort of like press against them. You can sort of use like a knife or like maybe your sword and sort of chip away at anything that sticks out a bit much. Getting the most like egregious handholds, and you're able to knock them sort of down a bit, make them a lot simpler. And that's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm pushing the wall with my sword, so it's like even.
That's gonna be that. Cool. Okay, y'all can, keep doing what you're doing.
We're gonna have to go down there eventually to the other house, I think.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to get by that monstrosity of a cow. I think before we do anything, maybe we should deal with this zombie horse.
I
But
mean,
do we
they're
have...
distracted.
I would say that might be a poor decision because we don't have very much healing at this moment without a medicine kit and only one person having a heal. I would advise us potentially to not be fighting too much at the moment.
Could I like invest? Could I like see from where I'm at like what these things are so distracted by?
They're eating
It looks
corpses.
like they're just like
They're just eating bodies.
The corpses of the servants. Let's just make our way down here.
Oh, what's in here?
Whoa, whoa.
Cool. This rough stone chamber is carved into the hillside. A thick straw mattress with a few wool blankets lies in the southwest corner. An alcove to the south contains a sconce holding a torch flickering with a purple flame. Passages lead north and west, but several heavy crates block access to the north passage. This is a little alcove built into the hillside that, this is the dwelling that they said goes deeper and said that may have been old as, like, when Grey Dirge was first founded.
Oh, my eyes!
Oh, sorry. Apparently, banging against the crates are a few zombies.
No,
Uh-oh.
apparently.
Oh.
But yeah, they're gonna sort of, as you walk through, they're just gonna sort of turn and notice you. And...
Oh, great.
Go ahead and
We got
everybody
Xal'atath off in Neverland over there.
roll,
Yeah.
initiative for me, please.
yeah, I'm literally like all the way the fuck back here. It's gonna take like an entire turn to move up there.
Alrighty, let's change the music to something else. How about... That's fine. Alrighty, combat is going to begin with Riggs. Oh wait, Xal'atath, roll initiative. Thank you. Alrighty, begin encounter with Riggs going first. Two zombies and a rotting hound claw at these boxes, but then become distracted by you instead.
We could take him.
I will use, I guess, am I in range of this? I will use,
Oh,
How dare you?
I didn't mean to. I keep using laws to move the camera for some reason.
I will go and use Vitality Lash against this guy.
Against who? Okay,
That one.
gotcha.
Believe I'm in range. Yes, I am.
Is that 30 feet? 25.
25.
Cool. Creature that is undead or otherwise has void healing, they must make a fortitude save. They will make that save right now. That is critical success.
Oh.
Cool. Do something else.
I will recall knowledge on the zombie.
Give me that religion roll, please. Poor Xal'atath, just stuck outside.
Yeah.
24. That'll be a critical success. You can ask 2 questions.
I would like to know what they are weak against.
Damage or save-wise.
Damage.
Okay. Their damage weaknesses are slashing and vitality.
Okay. And do we have anything else that we really want to know? Any other specific questions that I should probably ask?
Oh, sorry. This is the zombie shambler is mindless, undead, unholy, and a zombie. Those are the
Mindless,
tags.
Yeah.
unholy, and a zombie. Okay. What are the other questions I can ask? All I remember is what they're weak to.
You can ask if they have a high or low AC. You can ask what their resistances or immunities are. You can ask for like if they have a particularly dangerous move. If they have
I would
any
like to know any
skills.
particularly dangerous moves. That sounds good.
Okay. If they land an attack, they can immediately spend an action to grab you.
Okay. Oh, that's my turn.
Stockman,
Okay.
you're next. Dude, I cannot see
I will,
I cannot see your icon. you're just 2 eyes now.
Yeah, I'm just
Just a
I'm
ghost.
just pink because of this light. Yeah. All right. I will draw out my bastard sword. Two-handed.
Stirred.
He's doing it.
My bastard,
Bastard?
sword. And then
Were you doing the defend action this whole time?
yeah, I was.
Okay, there you go. Oh, apparently I have to manually apply the effect. That's cool. Anyway.
Well, I would it count because I'm
Well, whenever.
two-handing the sword?
Well, did you draw it two-handed?
Yeah, I drew it two-handed.
Okay, well then Race Shield goes away.
Let me see how far this is here. That is far. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do my iconic sudden charge.
Ain't no way.
to get myself over here.
Damn, you really
And
did
then I
it.
attack. I suddenly charged. And then I will strike. Wait. No, yeah. Because it's the same charge. Oh, fuck.
Dude, it's a nat 1! Let's go!
My nat,
You have 2 hero
no,
points.
nat 1. Alright, I'm a hero point that,
That's
yeah.
a good idea, because you have 2 of them. And we're already 30 minutes in. That's a hit.
Okay. That's a thank god.
Roll damage, please. That's minimum damage.
Okay.
4 points of damage
Well-
to the zombie shambler. Shing!
Slashing
Increased
damage.
to 9 because of the slashing damage vulnerability. Good job,
Wow.
buddy.
Thanks.
Can't see
Mysterious
Sandy, your
voice.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
Oh,
see
yeah,
help again.
no.
And the shambler's up next. That's because this fucking sucks.
No.
What happened to it?
Alright.
last
Nothing,
time?
nothing happened. It's just by default they don't show the health, so I have to go and manually do it.
Oh.
I remember when we first played it showed the health.
That's because I made it show the health whenever because I made those
Oh.
enemies.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right. Xal'atath! Crying outside. All right. Let's see. The hell does a zombie do again?
Attacks and then grabs.
I think it attacks and then grabs. It's gonna make a strike against Patrick Stockman. It's barking like a dog for some reason. It lands a
The
hit.
dog is
and
talking
then
like a
roll-
human.
It friggin' socks you in the face with a punch. For some reason, not flying at you. Does 4 points of damage. It will then spend an action and attempts to grapple.
Grapple me.
That is an 18
Jesus.
against your 18 fortitude, so that is a success. It just meets.
Oh.
Let's see, let me check something. Ah, I see. You are now go grabbed.
Ugh. No.
No.
Ophelia, it's
He's
your
got
turn.
me, guys.
Okay, well I know Xal'atath's not here, but I'm gonna do Courageous Anthem, just regular Courageous Anthem.
Got it. You get Courageous Anthem, and you get a Courageous Anthem, and you get a Courageous Anthem.
Yeah.
Let's see how far. Okay.
They're close enough.
Going to do Vitality Lash on this healthy zombie in the back.
You got it, ma'am.
The big healthy zombie.
They make a Fortitude saving throw. That is a 23.
What the hell?
And they succeed against the Vitality Lash. That is the end of Ophelia's turn. The zombie that you just attacked will now go.
Damn.
So like a friggin' like energy whip will flick out and just sort of like hit the wall next to them. They go, oh,
Just-
Get away from me.
and they will target you, Patrick Stockman, and attempt a fist attack.
Wait, could you say I could do a reactive strike?
You can.
from that? Okay.
So make a strike against them.
Just like a regular one
Yeah, just a regular strike.
with my sword.
Just literally just target them and strike. That's a critical hit. So what happens is they are going to be interrupted before they can move to their new spot. So their movement stops here, but they will, of course, still be able to attempt the attack, which does land. So they get to do damage with that. Cool. Also, roll damage with your critical hit real quick, as that might actually kill it before it even gets a chance to attack you.
I'd say that's probably.
Its head splits in half as you like
Yeah.
literally like
They
no,
are
no,
destroyed.
It's like a clothesline with a sword. They walk forward and then you just
Yeah,
hold
oh,
it
no,
out
you
and they
don't.
like sort of accidentally sprint into it. Their head flies off. All right, Xal'atath.
Xal'atath.
Yeah, I can't say.
Well, it's time for a little jog, I would
Yeah.
say.
Are you able to run?
So what's 25 times 3? 75.
75.
You can move 75 feet with all 3 actions.
Let me see. I need to zoom in so I can actually see shit. And go.
Excuse me.
There's 50.
Oh,
75.
You can see your friends.
Barely makes
They
it.
seem to. Ophelia.
line of sight. Line of sight.
You can see. You can see just Ophelia. You see Ophelia. And she's just sort of standing there, like seems to.
I was staring at Xal'atath like confused, looking like what the fuck.
Yeah. What does Xal'atath see Ophelia doing as she rounds the corner?
I can tell she just got doing her courageous anthem.
Yeah,
Thanks.
the aura that she has going on right now is that she just sung.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's like, alright, it's like, I don't know what's going on over here.
Something's happening here.
Alright, the dog will turn away from the boxes and do something.
Something.
Two.
Oh, no, not there.
Oh.
And it's gonna attack you. With
You
a,
fucking
with a
no.
bite. With a bite. That is a successful hit. Damage! Damage! 4 points of damage to Patrick Stockman. Ouch! Ouch! It bites into your leg. Ouchie!
Me, ouch.
How it's hurting me.
That's the end of its turn. All right.
Where's Zombie Meal?
Beginning of the round. Riggs, your turn.
Zombie
Um,
March.
Can I do that? Yeah,
Potentially.
I think so.
Yeah, you can.
So I will move here.
just make a path around it. There you go.
Or just go in there and then there.
Okay.
That's what I meant to do. We'll be targeting the hound, and I will attack it with my warflail.
A hit. 15 points of damage. Or not 15 points of damage, but yeah, 15 hits.
I mean, I'll take
Oh,
15
15
points,
points
of
of
damage.
Hold
damage.
the damage. Roll it. Leave it to fate. Let's see how much damage you do. Probably like 5,000. 7. 7 points of
Bludgeoning,
damage
that's
to
fine.
this dog as you sort of just like smack its back and you hear a sickening crunch as something breaks.
Ew.
I will then do my jaws attack against
Oh
it.
my god.
Wait,
Go bite him.
can I do that?
Bite him right back. Yeah.
Hold on, Andre. I need to see what the damage is on this. Yeah, we'll do the jaws attack against the dog.
All right. That's a jeez, that's a hit. Roll damage. 10 points of
Oh my
damage. So yeah, this
Crunch.
dog runs up to Patrick and bites into its leg, starts like just gripping it with its teeth.
I'm gonna bite you
Riggs-
back,
Riggs
bitch.
suddenly leaps, rounds the
Riggs.
corner, like freaking flanks it, and then cracks into its back with a giant flail, clearly breaking a rib or maybe a spine, or a vertebrae, and then that thankfully lets the dog know it's time to let go. But then Riggs isn't done yet. They decide to freaking give it a taste of its own medicine and freaking. Where do you bite it?
Right on its spine.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sure. You just dig into its back.
Bite his spine.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Second. Got it. All right. Patrick, it's your turn.
Can I try to escape out of this rib?
You can, yeah. You can make an I think an athletic or let me check. Escape. Either you can choose to attempt an unarmed attack, or you can make an acrobatics or athletics check.
I'll do an athletics check. That's gotta be something.
Hold on one second. Uh, 20? Yeah, that works. That'll break you. That'll let you break free.
Yeah, I'm free.
I want to be free.
Break free.
All right, there you go. No longer grabbed.
Okay. I will now strike it. A zombie. Do I have multiple attack penalty or?
Yes. Yeah, you break off the zombie's little like hand holding on to you, and then you just hit with 19. Yeah, roll damage, please.
Shwa.
That is an 8 for a total of 11 points of slashing damage. Yeah, you freaking just retaliate with a freaking chop to the neck, and their head comes off, and they die twice
Yeah.
apparently. Oh no, they die and are destroyed. That's it. Okay,
And I still have another
you
action.
still have one more action.
We attack this dog here.
Okay,
guess.
that's a 3. Great, that's the end of your turn.
Almost.
Ophelia.
Almost.
You see Riggs and Patrick swiftly take out these 2 undead, and there's just a dog left, just sort of spine clearly broken.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attempt to finish it off with the quick little vitality lash.
Okay, fortitude save. That is gonna be a failure. Roll damage. Woo! 6 points of vitality
Wait.
damage. Oh, freaking beam of light calls down and just disintegrates it.
Oh my god.
Great, it bores a hole into its spine again. Disintegrated.
More holes. Poor dog.
Alright, good job, guys. You did it.
Yeah.
You guys didn't need me at all.
Oh. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Was there any
boxes
spirit?
above to the north. There seems to be a dining room to the west, and to the south there is a torch, a purple bright torch.
Can I look at what these boxes have?
They contain basic materials such as straw, cloth, and leather. They're wedged too tightly to break through without a successful check to force them open. But if you spend time, like maybe 10-20 minutes, you could possibly remove them all. Okay, hold on. A block of stone resembling an altar or table stretches much of the length of this room. It's heaped with baskets and jars filled with berries and vegetables, all withered, moldy, and rotten. Simple gardener's implements lie in a tidy arrangement at the south end of the stone slab.
I investigate this further.
Yeah. Let's see. There is a... You can see that there is a message chiseled into the west wall. And it says, Old Urgag sups here, enjoying meals with friends and foes alike. You can try and make a occultism or society check to decipher the writing. Which would you like to make?
Considering I'm not trained in either of those, can I even do that?
I mean, you can. I don't think you need to be trained to do decipher writing. Nope,
Okay,
never mind. You do.
I
I-
could probably take a look at that, Riggs.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
This is also a farm restoration moment. There are bits of food such as berries in sealed jaws and some seed potatoes in a sack that avoided the rot and can be salvaged with certain checks. So
I'm gonna roll occultism for that check.
Cool. Make this check in here. In the chat.
Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second. That is a success. I'll tell you what it means in just a moment. we are going to figure out. I'll tell you what this means. So yeah, we'll figure out what this says, and then we'll probably end the session here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So old Urgag sups here, enjoying meals with friends and foes alike. Gives you context that old Urgag was a cannibal,
Oh.
Okay.
and that is a little mystery solved about the old owner of the farm, and we're gonna just stop there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Great. Thanks for joining, y'all. We're gonna. This is the start of Bloodlords. How do y'all feel about it?
Pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to like 1 or so levels, just so that I can. It really makes a difference for my health and AC. So I'll be looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to doing some more wrestling moves.
Mm-hmm.
You have your reactor strike so that more zombies can just run into your katana.
Yeah, it's actually a bastard sword now.
Wow.
It's not
Okay, you
katana.
bastard sword.
Is it not a broadsword?
It's a
Oh, it's a
bastard,
bastard
sword.
sword.
Uh,
How do I link it in the chat?
right, I see it. Okay, yeah. Thanks for joining. Well, I was gonna talk about scheduling stuff, but we can do that later. I gotta stop the stream now. But yeah, thanks for playing, everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Farron.
Yeah, thanks for setting this up today.